What's up, guys? Ownedbytamater here, playing some Gotham City Impostors on the open beta for the PS3. I assume it's open for the Xbox as well. Just download it in the marketplace. I would imagine that it's open there too. On first glance, when I was downloading this game, I was wanting to bring a variety of gameplay to my channel, so that it's not all just Call of Duty. And I went to the PlayStation Store and I found this, and it was open for beta. And when I was reading about it, I was like, this is this is pretty dumb. Batman and Jokers running around with guns whenever they obviously don't use that type of stuff in the shows and whatnot. And I was like, that's pretty dumb. And then I loaded it up and it was really cartoony, and I was like, man, I'm not so sure about this. It's definitely different than Call of Duty, if that's what you're used to, or Battlefield, but I believe they were going for a younger audience because the rating on this game it's rated T for teen, so that it means there's no cussing, there's no excessive gore where your brains are just splattering all over the place when you die. There might be a little blood, but it's not going to be a whole lot. And the dialogue is, going to be kid-friendly. It's not going to be offensive in any way, shape, or form for the most part. Once you get used to the cartoony aspect of this game, it's pretty fun. It has a lot of different, mechanics and different things that you can use and just try and get used to. For me, I definitely haven't tried them all out. I've only played the game for 2 hours or so. And I've tried out quite a few of the other custom classes. This class that I'm using is the custom medic class. There are loads of things that you can unlock, from your guns, your secondary guns, attachments, 2 equipment slots, some like it says fun facts about you that do a little bit of that change. I don't know, like a slight difference in your gameplay, like a little bit more health, your opponent's bullets do a little bit less damage, etc. All the way down to your character's body type. As you'll see when I'm running around, there's some people that are really skinny, some that are average, some that are fat, and some that are just like huge and obese. Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool little mechanic. You can choose your body type, you can unlock different types. And the smaller you are, the faster you are, but the less health you have. And obviously, if you're small, you're not going to be able to handle, the heavy equipment. And there's 5 different, body compositions. Really small one that has, like only 100 health, which dies in, 2 or 3 shots. That moves really quickly, so they're a little bit harder to aim because they're smaller and they move fast. And then there's a little bit bigger, a little bit slower, but still really fast and small. Then there's the average, that's just average on everything. Then there's one that's really big, which is what I am on this custom class, that moves a little bit slower but has quite a bit more health. And then there's just a huge obese dude that moves really slow but has a tank of a lot of health and is really easy to hit. If you not in this game, in another one of the games that I got, there's this one guy, and you can basically hit fire and be pretty confident that you're gonna hit him almost every time if you're in their general direction, because they're so big, they're such an easy target to hit. And since I'm the next to biggest body composition, since my playstyle is run and gun, rush to the objectives, rush to take out people, rush to flank people. One of the equipment choices, you can choose like a grapple, a gliding boot where you go over a vent and you can float around, like spring boots, and what I chose was the rollerblades. It makes up for my dude being fat and slow, so that right off the bat I can rush around and I'm skating all over the place, skate straight over to their spawn and kind of surprise them and just take them by a huge surprise by me being so fat and moving so fast. I tried the smallest body composition out, but it was, even though it was so small and a bit harder to hit, all it took was 2.5 bullets to kill me, 2 to 3 bullets depending on where they're at, and I was dead. With this one, I can tank 6 shots before I actually drop. So it allows for a lot more leniency on being hit and jumping in there and getting hit, so that if I rush to their spawn and I see 3 people, I have a better chance of jumping around, shooting one real quick, running around the corner, running to a health spot, running back around, getting the other 2, rather than if I'm in a small body composition running out and 3 guys trying to aim at one small dude that takes 2 shots to kill. I just found this was a lot better for my rushing style, to run around and kind of rush to their spawn. My other equipment is just the equivalent of a frag grenade. I don't think I ever actually use it on this game. This was one of the first games that I was playing. I wasn't incredibly used to all the equipments, all the everything, and since this was a default class, I didn't know exactly what all my slots did and what everything I had did. And my secondary gun, you can make it anything. So you basically have overkill. You can have a sniper and a assault rifle if you want, or you can have a launcher for your secondary, or what I have is like a blowhorn. If I run up to one of my teammates and I basically you just start yelling at them to stop being so down in the dumps and to heal up and get your heart gauge full. If I get close enough to them and I start yelling at them with it, they start regenerating health really fast, and they get a temporary defensive boost, which if you're in a team battle, like there's 3 guys and you're trying to take them all out, it's really helpful. Yeah, this game, I do find this game pretty enjoyable. Once you get down, some of the differences. Of course, if you're going in here expecting wanting to run around and play exactly like Call of Duty, it's not going to be the best of experiences. But once you get used to what you're playing and what you're doing, it's pretty fun to kind of mess around on a different game. And obviously it's not going to be as competitive as Call of Duty, because not everyone's going to know the spots and know all the best equipment and setups and stuff. So if you're wanting to go around and you're pretty good at Call of Duty, you should be able to get in here after a few games, kind of adjust to some of the guns, some of the different equipment, and do fairly well. There's only 2 maps in the beta so far and 2 game types. The game type that I'm playing right here is called Fumigation, and basically it's an equivalent to Domination on Call of Duty. There's 3 spots, and if you hold 2, you're going to be getting more points than the other team. The only difference is that down in the bottom left there's a gauge. Say we had 1 and they had 2, we would start losing percentages while they gained it, because they're releasing more gas than we are. And if you hold 3, you're going to be releasing a lot more gas, and they're going to start going down really quickly. Or if they're holding 2 and you're holding 1, you're going to drop slowly, but still going to be going down, and they're still going to be gaining. So instead of a point system, it's more of a battle back and forth. And as a default, there's a time limit, just in case one team isn't able to get the other team down to 0% at any point in time, that it'll eventually just call the game off. But anyways, guys, if you're kind of bored with Call of Duty, if you're really frustrated, you're getting tired of the connection, the camping, the whatever it is, if you're getting tired of it and you want a new game to try out, this is on open beta. It's worth a shot. It's free. You can download it and then try it out. Once you get used to it, it can be pretty fun just trying out all the different equipments and everything. But other than that, guys, this has been ownedbytamater. I will be bringing you a few more games from here. I'm not sure how much I'm going to do. Right now I am kind of enjoying it. I'm kind of enjoying trying to run around and just dominate people and see how mad they get over someone doing really well on an open beta. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Later.